guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to look at, shall we have a look at King Charles, or shall we do Musk? Let's do Musk, okay? Sorry, I'll do King Charles later. Right, so Musk, I saw him the other night on TV. He was giving an interview. He's very good with the answers he gives to the questions. For example, the person opposite him, the interviewer, was asked him, where are all these tech guys from? Well, if that had been me, I'd have said London, New York, and blah blah blah. But Musk didn't. He said, well, they come from technology, finance, and whiz kids, that kind of thing. So I thought that was very interesting, actually, to see as well. That's how he answers, and it was a good answer. Obviously, being prepped all his life, he'll know that. But he looked tired. I know he doesn't sleep much, but I think he's got an awful lot on. Then you've got all these people with Tesla attacking him, the media attacking him, the Democrats attacking him. He's getting a lot on his plate, and for what? So America doesn't go bankrupt. Americans won't see it straight away. It's going to take a few months for everything to start feeding through, and the savings, are being distributed elsewhere. So I hope he can just hang in there. But let's have a look. How is Elon Musk feeling about things? Well, it's causing a lot of discord as well at home, with the partners of the mothers of his children, and he's not sleeping, like I said. He's just on the go all the time, and he really could feel like disheartened. Okay, disheartened. Has he had death threats? Serious ones, serious ones. He's hiding a lot as well. He needs some kind of protection. He is a target, okay? And this is serious. It's not just in his own country. It's in, all over the world, really. In a way, he took so much, pleasure in what he's been doing well for America, and he's been unrealistic in, like, the splashback, on him. But he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He's just going through a bit of a tough time, and it's like getting through, starting a project, brilliant. Then you get a bit further on, and you think, oh, I've taken on too much, I mean, he's sending rockets into the sky, so, a space station. He's just sent one up to pick some astronauts up like it's a bloody space taxi, doing what other people couldn't do. Those people could have died out there. And he's just had one blow up. I mean, that can't be good for you, can it? Elon, where do you draw your strength from? Engaging with others, Trump's done the right thing by getting people in and doing their own little jobs, and that's what Musk is doing as well, and collaborating as well, and feedback and discussion and talking. So he's getting that, and he can see the results aren't far off. And I do feel, that Doge could be, like, not just for the US, but employed by other countries as well. Shall we ask? Will other countries want the Doge effect? Look at that. Yes. But right now, I don't think it'll be available just yet. Look at that, 3 of Swords, a three-way situation. So I've got a bit of pain here as well. I think it's learning the lessons, because other countries with something to hide. If Elon did it, you know, is a target. But if they took on like the same format and instructions and everything, and just copied what Doge was doing, then it would be far more effective. Okay, bit worried about that Three of Swords, by the way. It's not so bad, but, you know, it causes upset for people, you know, because they've been hiding things and doing things wrong and stashing things away, and it's uncovering. You know, there's so much corruption in the world. I don't think there's enough Doge teams to go around, to be fair. But it is interesting that, you know, you need genuine people who are not of a group or, you know, a hidden society or a hidden agenda. What's next for is Elon Musk worried about someone in his family who's not very well? He's worried about his family being attacked, okay? He's worried about his family being attacked, and so this is why there's a lot of discord in the home, because the mothers and children would have been getting threats as well, and that's where he's not considered it. That's where, you know, he's not considered it, because he sees it and Trump sees it all as a positive mode. And I'm sure he has thought about, you know, exposing corruption, but the level of corruption and then the level of pushback that he's getting is something else. So yes, he is really, he's not so much worried for himself, it seems. It seems that he wouldn't want to do this again, not to his family. Where does this route take Elon? Please stop being mean. I think everything is uncovered, okay? So he'll be trying to work out all the time and tracing things back and tracing things back and back. Seeing that route, the money flow, there's always a trace. Unless you're on the dark web, you know, every penny you spend online or receive can be, you know, looked at and traced. Tell me something about him. Something that's coming up next. Look, you know, somebody saying it happened this way and it didn't, okay? It happened another way. Is this to do with COVID and payments? Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the pharmaceutical industry is in for it. Absolutely in for it. What should I ask now? So we've got how he's feeling. So we know he's bothered about his, you know, family life. And then he's finding out something about what happened in the past. So I do feel it's, you know, the pharmaceuticals next. Is Elon going to expose the pharmaceutical world? And the laws that went with it, and the laws that have been broken as well. So, you know, he's right to be fearful. Will anyone try and assassinate Musk or his family? Kind of feel, you know, although there's the threats there, they're not going to get the opportunity. That's what I'm going to say. They're not going to get the opportunity either. So they're tight on, you know, who works for them. They're tight on checking people out and security and doing background checks. he's careful what he eats. He's careful about not opening the post, you know, in case there's like a anthrax on it or something. And so he's taking all those steps. I mean, you know, it must be really hard to live that kind of existence, really. And his routine's different as well. He's not keeping the same routine. It's changing. Will arrests be made because of Elon's Doge findings? They're bogged down in paperwork, you know. There's just so much to go through. So much to go through. So if they are arrests and things, then it's delayed. I think, you know, within 2 months, I'm getting 2 months, so what are we now? March, so you got April and May. So end of May. What comes out end of May? You was right, Elon. You was right, Elon. Everybody's going to love you, Elon, okay? So, you know, I think he brings something to the knees. And if it is to do with pharmacy, then this could benefit the, you know, the USA people as well. You know, that's a card of, you got it right, you got it right. Okay, so, you know, what does Elon see his plans for the next month say? It's a hard time. It's a difficult time. It says, you know, he'll find it a thankless task. And in 2 months' time? In 2 months' time, it'll cause so many problems for people who have been doing the USA wrong, and even connected to the rest of the world as well. You know, there's big problems there. And I think as well, they uncover that much, that they're going to need more and more and more people, you know. And unfortunately, I have to say, there's only so many talented whiz kids in the world. And you're not going to persuade all of them to come and join you. So it's about educating. That's what I get. So what's the outcome then for Musk in this? Well, his family have to move. He won't be seeing much of his family. He was trying to build the house, so maybe there's an attack on the new housing situation, is there? Yeah. But things will get better. Things will get better. So, yeah, I think there's somebody's going to try and attack the school he's building and the bloody, you know, where his children live. I've got now against the guy, you know, I've 15 mothers and 25 kids, you know, if they've got your genes, I don't care. And if, you know, I know people say, oh, 25 or even 6, 8, 10 kids, you know, you haven't got the time for them and this, that and the other. Well, it's like anything. If you thought about it, how much a child costs and, you know, the restrictions and how much you have to sacrifice, don't think about it. Just get on and do it. Just crack on. And there's all them mothers there, you know. So, yeah, you know, procreate because, like China, there's not a lot of people in there anymore. You know, they've all stopped having kids and that rule that they had. And in other countries as well, we've got more elderly people than we have, you know, new babies coming into the world. It'll all be all right. It'll all be okay. It'll all be okay, bless him. I just worry about him sometimes, you know. I feel like his mum. Get something to eat, get some sleep, look after yourself, you know, do something for yourself for 5 minutes. But he just loves his work and that's it, you know. He's a worker. And there are men like that, you know. Work. And that's it. But I mean, look at him. He's extraordinary, isn't he? Taking us to Mars, saving astronauts, putting Starlink in Ukraine. You should be frigging grateful, you muppet. That's not Elon, that's Zelensky. Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job, and the people are going to love him even more. Okay, he was right. He was right. That's what we'll all say. Okay, guys, that's Elon Musk for you. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you to everybody that has already. And thank you to my long-termers as well. I love you all. Okay, bye now. Bye-bye.